Yo, what's up, guys? Got another video. I gotta be sort of quiet. My baby's brother's sleeping like right next to me for some reason. I don't know why he came in my room and come here sleeping. So basically, what happened last night at like 11, I recorded a video, real stories art, and what happened? It didn't get uploaded. So like, I don't know if you guys want me to reread you those, cause like they were pretty good. Some doll ones, and a Luigi, footsteps, mommy check my doll, and a bump in the night. So I'm gonna do 4 like I did last time, and I'll read one of the ones I read before, if you guys comment which one you want. So we got a Luigi, footsteps, mommy check my doll, a bump in the night. And even if you guys want me to read all of them, I will, if you guys really want that. But let's pick one I haven't read. So I want to do the Preacher Man, because why not? Okay. About me, let's read her thing a bit. Just turned 26. I'm a mom of 2 awesome girls. They're horror fans like me. LOL. Nope. I already gotta do all this reading, bro. 3 stories. You got a lot of scary shit. You know. This happened to me and my family. I was 14 and Dad had a new job. I think she needs a grammar, bro. Like, and my dad, that would have sounded. Working in the coal mines, and we were making good money. We were living in a decent double wide Shirley. We live in the southern Kentucky. Mom and Dad decided it was time to upgrade homes. What do you think of this house, Bree? Dad asked me. It's big, but kind of creepy. I answered while I browsed the rooms. It was a nice 2-story home. You could see it was older, though. 2 bathrooms, 2 beds, an office room, laundry, kitchen, dining room, living room, and an ace of land. The yard was beautiful. I think this is the one, honey. I love this house. Mom was happy beyond words. This was the nicest option we ever had. Before, it was a string of trailers and living with the family. My eye caught one particular room. Blue walls and a weird but neat Mendel pattern floor. I liked it. It was very roomy. I needed room being a teen. This was my Bill's room. Glendon, the Lord Land startled me. Poor thing got so sick I had to move his hospital bed up there near the end. He still wanders, but he won't bother you. Nuts, I thought. She has to be crazy thinking her dead husband's still here. Boy, I was wrong. What the fuck? Moving day. We're running to the house to get our stuff. Will you, Beth, and Little John be okay by yourself? Mom hated to leave me alone. I think we can manage. We'll unpack what's here and hang around until y'all come back. We unpacked quite a bit, then decided it was time for a break. The upstairs had a bar in it, so I'm staying tonight. Get the house broken in. My cousin Beth invited herself most of the time, but I didn't mind. We were a pretty close-knit. This house is weird, but at least it's improved from the last one. More space. My cousin Little John butted into the conversation. Then out of nowhere, where the downstairs door slams. It was closed in kind of like a hallway with stairs. I don't like that because I just heard the noise. Hope that's my cousin. Okay. It closed in kind of like a hallway with steps. Then we heard footsteps running where we were. The stairs may be 10 feet from us. Little John runs over, followed by me and Beth. What the holy bejesus was that? I asked. We looked outside and no one had come back with our stuff. I told Mom and Dad about it, but they just shrugged it off. Mom usually is a little open-minded about paranormal things, but Dad always had an excuse for anything and everything. Later that night, after putting our beds up and settling in, we all went to our rooms and got comfortable. I wonder what that was earlier. It couldn't have been the house because it's the middle of the house. Beth was still trying to figure out the door slamming and footsteps. I don't know, but I think I've had my daily dose of almost peeing my pants. I laughed. After watching TV and talking a while, we both fell asleep. I woke up having to pee really bad. Raising up, rubbing my eyebrows. I feel the bed sink in like someone sit down. I open my eyes thinking Beth had to pee too. At the side of my bed, it was sunk in like something was sitting there, but no one was in the spot. I could hear Beth snoring, so I knew she was sound asleep. I just froze, and I could hear someone breathing. I inched towards the other side, and the sink in the spot went back to normal. The breathing was gone. I got up, peed, then went back to my bed. This time, my chest felt tight. It got so bad I couldn't breathe. Tired to scream, but nothing came out. Tried to scream. It went on, felt like forever. Then finally a scream came out. Everybody woke up and Mom grabbed me and I started bawling. Honey, what's wrong? I didn't want to tell them, so I just said, bad dream. The next morning, we wake up to the sound of the Christian channel, which was a little odd because we never watched it. The next few nights went by without accident. Sorry, I was yawning. So I was beginning to think maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me. Then my cousin Tasha came and stayed the night. She was more like my sister. She went to bathe and I went with her. Seemed like while bathing, it was easier to talk. I explained the creepiness to her. Sure, Casper decided to live with y'all. I completely understand, Tasha kicked. I'm serious, Tasha. This house has a weird vibe. Tasha house has a view. This house has... Tasha leaned back in the tub to put her head under the water. My bathtub was lined with shampoo and conditioner butter, soap, body wash, when she leaned back. Everything fell in on top of her. She nearly jumped out the tub. Holy... I did not bump the tub. What the hell? I even laughed. Looks like Casper doesn't like you. Nighttime comes and we fall asleep. At 6 a.m. I'm awoken by Tasha. Bree, I woke up because someone keeps yelling it's time for church. Huh? We don't go to church. Go back to sleep. We prayed every night, but we weren't exactly what you call church folks. Let me just say that. We went back to sleep. Then around 10 a.m. Love started away by the Christian channel with the volume all the way up. I remember the words the preacher was saying, "Pray, pray now and save your souls." I couldn't sleep good after that night. A few days later, we were eating dinner. This is what I get for staying up at 1 and waking up at 7. 3 days later, we were eating dinner, and my mom asked if I experienced anything weird lately. I tell her about the night Tasha stayed and asked her why. Me and your dad and Buddy were in the living room watching TV, and out of nowhere, one of Bubbles' little toy cars comes flying out from under the pantry door. Dad shakes his head. "Oh, don't act like you weren't freaked out. You even said, 'Now how the hell did that happen?' Something pushed that car out." Dad didn't answer. Things just got worse. Things would move. You could hear giggling, someone talking, etc. Every night the Christian channel would be on. Finally, Mom called Gwen. The women we bought the... She was hesitant about telling her all the creepy things that happened. To her surprise, Gwen laughed. "What's so funny?" Mom asked, expecting to be teased. "That's just my husband, Bill. He loves that house, and it's understandable. He's wanna stay." Mom asked out curious, "Did Bill die here in this house?" "Yes. His room was the one your daughter was looking at, the one with the blue walls," Glinda answered. Needless to say, we were a little freaked out by the thought of me staying in that room. Laying in bed again, one night I just couldn't sleep, tossing and turning, so I just sat up in bed and watched TV. About 2:30 a.m. I heard a man's voice saying my name. My eyes slowly creeped to the door. Nothing. So I continued my TV surfing. "Come here again." I looked to the doors. Nothing. This time I get up to close my door, but when I do, I hear, "Good night, dinner girl." Then the door slams in my face. I curled up in my bed and pulled the covers over me. I hear footsteps around my room, and that god-awful, eerie breathing. Then the uncomfortable stink in the side of my bed, and a hand on my leg. I jumped on my bed and grabbed the door, but it's locked. "Mom, Dad, Mom, help, please." I'm hysterical. My parents come running, but they can't get the door open. Then I feel breathing down my neck, and I froze. "Why so scared, little sinner? It's the devil you should fear." I started to cry, then finally the door opens and Mom grabs me. "Who was that, Brie? Are you okay, baby?" Mom asks, which obviously I wasn't determined. Nice. My dad comes and searching the room. "Where is he?" We heard him leave, but they didn't find nothing. I moved out that house the minute I turned 18 and moved in with my boyfriend. I hated it. My mom called me one day and asked if I had came over last night. No, why? Something in my answer made her nervous. I could tell. Me and Bub were on the couch. He kept leaning over, laughing. I asked him what was so funny, and he pointed to the window behind me and said, Sissy, window, mommy." This really creeped me out. I went over for Thanksgiving, and we were preparing for the whole family to come. It was just me and Mom. And my boyfriend was still at work. Mom had to do some last minute grocery shopping, so I volunteered to watch the cooking out. My husband called to tell me he was on his way when I heard a rattling sound. Chris, hang on. I think someone's in the house. My stomach was rolling and my neck felt like 1,000 needles was in it. It was the office door. Chris, the office door is shaking and the knob's twisting. Go to the driveway and wait for me or your mom. I could hear the fear in his voice. Hold on. I reached towards the knob to open the door. I grabbed it and it all stopped. Then I heard running upstairs. I ran upstairs and opened the top door of the stairs and looked and seeing what looked like a tall male figure. I ran after it, but when I went around the corner, it was gone. Why are you chasing it? Bro, I would have ran out the house. Like, fuck. After Thanksgiving, Mom called me up telling me about the continued creepiness. I finally went on a laptop and I heard someone talking. A girl. I wasn't thinking and assumed it was you. I'm still getting used to you not living here anymore. And I remembered you moved, so I turned around and seen someone running across the dining floor to the bathroom, and I swear it was you. But I went to the bathroom and no one was there. And I kept waking up to the Christian channel. I'm worried about them a lot. Then while I checked my Facebook, I noticed a video Mom sent me of my brother playing with the webcam. He was about 5 or 6 at the time. He first flew seconds, he just making Gilly's faces. Then you can hear my mom holler from the bathroom, Dustin, come here and reach me this band-aid. A dark figure runs again from the dining room to the bathroom. Then it cuts off. To this day, they live in that house, but it's no more than just Preacher Bill and my helping my friends. Some friends and my parents' friends refuse to go in that house now. My mom has a friend, and I swear she's physical psycho, because that chick can tell you your deepest, darkest secrets. Anyway, she came to visit one time, and only one time. She stopped at the door and said, no way, I'm going in that house again. While I'm turning to her puzzled. There's a girl here and she's mad. There's a few other, but I'm worried about that one. She's mad. So she decided to stay on the porch and talk to Mom. The house gives me bad vibes just looking at it, but inside it's a whole other level of creepy stuff. I hope you all like my story because it's 100% true, and I myself experienced it. I get the video of my brother and let you see offers. No one see that. No. Move. You're my covers. I'm cold. It's freaking cold in here. Move. Move, fool. Move, fool. My covers. I'm cold in here. Okay, I'll read one more. I'm not gonna read 3 again. I'm not. I can't. I just can't do it. I'm crying, girl, bro. What the fuck? The red eye cream. 911 calling. No, go back. The hole in the wall. Bro, this took place when I was about 10 years old. Free Wi-Fi. What's so scary about free Wi-Fi? Stop moving, you hog. You're smart. Okay. This story starts with a girl named Allison. She was 18 years old. It was Thursday when she was watching her favorite series, which then a news came interrupting the show. The news was about people being murdered, gone missing, and when they found their bodies, they found that they are missing body organs. This made Allison afraid and changed to. It was already 11 a.m. and she got more scared, but then she slept. She woke up at 7 in the morning. Her mother would go out for work, and she didn't have father. Allison's father died when she was 3 years old. She went for school. It was her last class of art, where she sat with her friends, and they were talking about people gone missing and being murdered. Then the bell rang, and class was over. It was Friday, so Sunday and Saturday are off. While she went home from the school, her mother was already in home because on Friday she didn't have to work too much. She ate dinner with her mom, fed her lovely dogs, and bathed them. She went to her room doing some Facebook, Twitter, and other social websites. While it was 4 p.m., her mother came up to her room and said that she have to leave. Allison said, Where are you going? Her mother said, Oh, honey, I don't want to leave you alone. But Granny had fallen from the stairs and now she's in the hospital. Allison said, How is she? Oh dear, she's fine, but I should go. Yeah, Allison, yes, of course you should go. After all, she's my best granny. Just take care of yourself, and of course, Granny especially. Well, is it okay if you are home alone? You should call your friends because I think it will be late when I go home. No, it's okay. For me, my granny is important. You should leave. Don't worry. Allison, I didn't have cooked anything yet. It's okay if you want to earn everything. Okay, Allison, money. Oh, that was weird. I had my eyes closed. And I read that. Okay, Mom, take care and see ya. Love ya. Oh, honey, bye. Love ya. What the fuck? It was 7 p.m. when I was chatting with my BFF. I just talked with her for like 1 hour, then it was 8 p.m. I took a quick shower and felt really better after that. I just turned on TV and watched a movie called Suicide Squad. It looks like she was enjoying the movie. It was 9:30 p.m. and she got really hungry while she ordered pizza. It said your pizza will be delivered within 30 minutes. Be ready to die because of this. I cringed for a while, but I thought maybe it's just a joke. Then her mother her mother called. When she picked up her phone, her mother sounds really tearful and constantly was telling her to get out the house and said to head to the police station. Allison said, What happened, Mom? You're scaring me. She said that Granny died. Allison said, What do you mean she died? And Allison was crying. Her mother said, I am really sorry I lied because I don't want you to get hurt. Her mother, duh. Maybe Granny was alive in hospital, but as soon as I reached, I saw police, and she was already dead. Allison said, What do you mean she died? Allison's mother said that she was been murdered. Her organs were missing, and so did her. Yo, is this really real? Who does this, bro? Suddenly I heard someone knocking the door. Allison said, Okay, Mom, I'm coming to the hospital right now. I don't understand. What are you trying to say? She puts her phone down and then check what her mother texts to her. Her mother texts her, please, Allison, listen. God damn it. Don't open the freaking door, Allison. She said, before Granny died, she had already ordered pizza. It looks like that the pizza man is the freaking mother. Don't open the door, Allison. God help her. To be continued. Part 2 will be coming soon. What do you guys think? Should I do part 2? This is real. Yeah, there's no way. Who the fuck does... Okay, first of all, so grandma orders pizza, and you come to the house, and you freaking cut them. Yeah, and plus she said, should she do a part... I don't know, guys, but I'm gonna go take a shower, because I gotta be leaving when my mom gets here. Do that, and get more stuff ready, because... Yeah, but I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.